Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. I'm Father Steve Sellers. This is my rescue puppy Dot, who is still not a morning dog at all. She takes a while to wake up in the morning. This is our brief daily message of hope, and as we begin this work week, I have a song in my mind that I always pay attention to songs that float through my mind, especially if they have a spiritual connection to me, and this one does. This is a great one from the 1970s, the Fisher Folk. I am the bread of life. A song that's taken almost precisely out of John chapter 6, where the Lord Jesus makes the promise that those who come to him will never hunger, those who believe in him will never thirst. I've been thinking about that because we have several major crises that are going underneath the radar in our country today. And just preface this by saying many, many years ago when I was in seminary, we had an eminent philosopher from Austin, Texas, Dr. Charles Hartshorne, who came and spoke to us, and a truly genius with his thoughts. And he made a sort of an aside comment where he said there were others who have spoken in the past about what causes disease in our world today, dis-ease. And he said there are three main causes for it. He said dehydration, malnutrition, and stress. That those things work in combination with each other to bring us down. And we must pay attention to those, and indeed we must. I was reading a study late last night, that said that 75% of the people in the U.S. now, right now, this moment, are chronically dehydrated. We don't drink enough water that our body needs daily. 75% of us. Now, dehydration elsewhere in the world can also mean lack of access to safe drinking water. There's not enough safe drinking water for people. And so dehydration is here. It's among us. And it's serious. And it's an underlying cause for all sorts of things. In my life, dehydration plus the flu has put me in the hospital twice in the last 15 years or so. It is serious. Now, malnutrition, it's estimated that 85% of the people in the United States today are malnourished, which means not that they don't have access to food. It means they eat the wrong things at the wrong time in the wrong quantities. And our dietary habits have put us at great risk because we are, most of us, 85% of us, in a state of malnutrition. We don't eat the right things at the right time. And then stress, I think 100% of the people are in stress right now. Especially in the U.S., where we're uneasy and unsteady and off balance because of diseases, because of lack of safety, inability to predict what's going to happen. And there's fear, and people are stressed out about it. And so dehydration, malnutrition, stress is among us. But I think there's one that's even more important. We're in a time of spiritual famine right now. There's a hunger and thirst among people today for something they don't know even how to define, but it's a spiritual hunger. And it's sad that happens because the Lord has already taken care of it. He's with us today. We simply need to turn to Him. He's with you. He loves you. He has the spiritual gifts and blessings that we need to go through this life. Now, we do need to take care of our dehydration and our malnutrition and the stress levels, but we need to turn to the Lord. This nation needs to turn to God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And it starts with me, and it starts with you. One person at a time, we receive His blessings so that we can then, in turn, be a blessing to those that we come across. And I hope you have a blessed day today, that you are able to experience the joy and the love of the Lord today. And God willing, Dot and I will see you here again tomorrow. God bless you.